Wendy said good vibes only, not geezer vibes only.
Ooh.
Hey, hey, sweet people. Welcome back to the chat suite. I'm Shani and that's Bebby. And we are here to give you everything. We give you everything from fashion to nutrition to good recipes, healthy eating, and our guilty pleasure, reality TV. So today we have a recap of Real Housewives of Potomac, Good Vibes Only, or GTFO. It seems like a couple of them should have GTFO.
Oh my, I mean, goodbye. Seriously. Get off the Eastern Shore, everybody.
Right? Gosh. So this episode it's the beginning of part of the trip that Wendy planned during the last episode.
Mhm.
However, there were a couple things that happened prior to that. And I would like to acknowledge the fact that Ashley, look at this, how Ashley, not acknowledge, but Ashley and Robyn, now were they always on good terms, those two?
They went through a transformation. Remember,
Oh,
of course,
okay.
they remember when Robyn and Gizelle cornered her at the restaurant, but then they got over it. And
We got
remember,
over
she
it.
became like a little golden child all of a sudden.
Right.
Something happened. You're right.
Oh, yes, yes,
Remember?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Mhm.
I forgot.
They
Yes,
started loving Ashley all of a sudden.
right. So,
Right.
Ashley's begging Robyn to come on the trip with her because I guess Michael. So you think Michael's not going just because of he doesn't want to be around Chris and Candace,
I
or he
think so.
just yeah, because like why wouldn't he go to support? He's like I'm done with that,
Mhm.
done with
Yeah.
that. I want you know what I want to say that. Mm.
Mhm. Yeah. Done, done, done. Let
Like
me say
I ain't that ain't I ain't about that life. I ain't about that life.
before this person gets me sued and have
Right,
losing
right.
the thing. Right. Yeah. It's too
So
much. Right.
and I want to know if it didn't seem as though Ashley persuaded Robyn to come on the trip or whatever, but I don't know. And what was the rude invitation when Gizelle said? Because Gizelle in the episode she said that sent out some type of bravada text about she's not gonna go because the invitation was what rude or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, said what this because Wendy said something what you can oh my God, I can't even remember right this second.
Is it because she's talking about that verbal invitation? The what she told her when they were at the reasonably shady party?
I,
Because
wa- I thought it was something that she said on the text message because
it
I
didn't
thought
seem
she
like
was
what she
saying,
said on text message was shady though, was
I
it?
agree, I agree. I don't know what Giselle was talking
So
about.
I
So
don't know. She's just always, but then this is people. These are the immature people with small brains because you
yeah,
do all this kind of stuff. What about that reasonably shady invitation that you sent out to the other people last
and,
week or
and,
whatever
I,
it was?
and I can't use your restroom, I found out if I have
Right.
to.
But you
Right.
always want to highlight someone else doing this and someone else, but you are the queen of it, ma'am. The number one shadiest be on there, okay?
Got
But
a
anyway,
whole got a whole podcast named after you. Absolutely.
right. Like ridiculous. Talk about
Yes.
she just has t- just immaturity, but can't see
Mhm.
yourself. Can't see the
Yes.
forest
Yes.
for the trees, right?
Forest for the trees.
But anyway, moving on, people. This because it was kind of because it started getting exciting toward the end. Well, we
Mhm.
go
Yes.
to Chris and Candace, the two CC, and them. They were talking about recapping the video shoot, and Candace is
Oh
bringing
goodness.
up the fact about how Mia was asking about if whether or not Chris was receiving a salary. She's
Hmm.
mad about that, and Chris was like, "Oh, I don't see," because usually to me, he's always seems like he's like sort of like the voice of reason for her.
I agree.
You used to
Yeah.
agree with
Mhm.
that?
Yeah. Yeah. I do.
But this time, it seemed like he egged her on because he was like, "I don't see any other either any other reason why she would be asking if it wasn't just being shady asking about that." I was like, "Okay, Chris,
Right.
for real?
Oh my
And tell us
God.
what you really think, okay?"
Right. 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 It is it true? But if it is true, like Robin said, I mean, if he's on your payroll, he's your manager. What's wrong? I mean, Chris Jenner gets paid off of all her daughters. Like, why is that a thing? If he is on your payroll to get paid, what's
I
the
don't
big deal with
understand
that?
that either. We're
Yeah.
making it too much to be what. Because like
Right.
I could see a question. Also, see, oh, so you mean? I mean, that's to me. I don't see that such as being a bad question, but I'm not an entertainer and I'm not married, so I don't know. But anyway, so then we go on, move on to back on the all of the interim things that were happening prior to the big finale or the big ending. They went to Mia's house with her and G and her babies. Her kids are too cute. They are
Oh
like so
my
cute.
God. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. And so she has done something big. She decides to let her mom keep her children over the week. I mean, when over the weekend, the long weekend, when because her and G are going to go on the trip. That was nice.
I was really surprised at that, Shawnee, because I mean, the way they portrayed the show, like her mom just came back into her life. So I was just like, wow, like I mean, it's her mom, but I was just thinking like, wow, she feels comfortable to like let her have these kids at
Have
her
them
house.
together.
So that was good. I mean, she really, it seems like she wants to have that relationship
She
with mom.
does. She
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
But then was it a little shady when she said, to me, I feel like that should have been an off camera. You don't say it on the camera. I'm still. Would you have said I'm nervous about that? I'm still like kind of nervous about having her do that.
Well, probably for her because she says I'm so transparent, and so I'm
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying everything, and I'm transparent, Mia. So she's just for her. I could see her wanting to say that on the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So then every family, every little character has this being shown on the steps that they're taking to get to this
Eastern Shore trip.
Eastern Shore trip. Yes.
Yes, yes.
So we know that Robyn's not going because she already told Ashley was trying to beg her to go. Michael's not going.
Right,
Gizelle's not going because she didn't like the way the invitation was presented.
right.
Karen is going. Now I'm confused. Ray is coming later. Is Ray coming?
Yes, later.
Okay, Ray was
Yes,
coming. So
Ray is
yeah.
coming. Mm-hmm.
So they were getting ready. They're getting ready. And I want to say something about like just like even though this is from last time, I just want to bring this in because I think about this Ray. Karen having Ray carry that big old thing down. That was like, nah, come on, Karen.
Oh my God.
You know your husband's a little,
Oh,
don't do that to him.
right. I was like,
Like, Ray gonna buckle down.
stop. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was thinking the same thing. Like, oh my God, you don't want to have him on there like something like that. Like,
Well,
the
then why would
camera
she put him on the
crew.
spot like that?
The guy who's the driver. The driver could help with the bags. I thought the
Right.
same thing. And sometimes, honestly, I mean, it's just for you to say that, Shadi, sometimes it's like she's trying to prove a point on him. And I'm like, don't do that. Like he's, his age, he is older, like, and so that's okay. Like, we're not expecting Ray to be out there running track or jumping jacks or something. We know.
I know. I was like, Karen, don't do
Hold on.
that.
Let me ask you this, Shadi.
Yeah.
How old is Ray? What
Um,
age round? I
I
mean,
wouldn't say no less than 80. That's for sure.
oh, really? Oh, okay, okay,
I
okay.
I mean, is there a way we can look it up? I don't know.
You have to put this. I don't know. Do you think he's 80? Feel bad when she's trying to, like you said. Oh, Ray can get the bags. No, Ray cannot get these bags.
Why would you say that? I don't get that. You know that.
Oh, excuse us, family.
You know that man can't get the bags.
Oh my
Come
God.
on now. It may
Absolutely.
have 20 years ago. That's okay. That's what
Right.
happens.
Yes, yes,
We
yes.
as we age, we don't do everything as like we used to the same way. It's okay. Don't put him on
Absolutely.
the spot like that. You can hurt him.
Yes,
Man, in the
I-
hospital.
oh my gosh.
But
Yes.
anyway, okay, sorry guys. Moving along. So they're getting ready for the trippy trip. Wendy and Eddie, they look so cute.
Yeah.
Wendy's skin is like, what is she putting? Her skin is like glowing. Is it
Yes.
glowing to you?
Glowing, and she's looking beautiful.
Yeah,
Like
I'm like,
just so
wow.
statuesque
Her
and
skin is the
poised.
best.
And her skin, yeah, that skin is.
Yeah,
Whew,
I'm
it's
liking her
beautiful.
skin. Go ahead, Wendy, girl. Wins in
Yeah,
win.
right. She needs to
Yes.
get some skincare products instead of that candle.
Instead of candle,
Right,
exactly.
right,
She probably
right.
was going with the easiest, the quickly easiest thing. She may
Yeah.
go to that. She may come to that.
Okay, yeah, I hope so. Because her skin is something.
Yeah. But anyway, so then everybody's getting ready. Then we get to the trip.
Oh my goodness.
And boy, oh boy.
Started out wrong.
Wrong road.
Wrong
Wrong
road.
road.
Wrong road. Jesus. We know we love these couples trips and couples fun, but be easy when you start out with that Patron. This makes it rough.
That it's crazy because I know you gotta know what you're doing. Because I remember I went
Yes.
on a couple trip and I had fallen at like by 7 o'clock. I was in the bed, knocked out, because everybody was they were like shots, shots, and I was like, okay. And I was like, oh my god, that was it. That was like
That's right.
my whole first night was nothing because
No,
I was passed out.
that's right. It will happen. It can happen. You have to put that water into it. Nobody wants to put the water into it anymore. Put the water into it, especially I mean, well, any age, but
Yeah,
the
but
water.
especially the time of age, right? But anyway, so yeah, they get there and the resident geezer. No, I'm just playing. But he a rich geezer. He bad. I ain't mad at G. I am not mad at G. Mr. G. Mr. G.
Mr. G,
I
Mr.
would say
G.
Mr.
Come
G.
on, 'cause Mr.
Mr.
G
G is
acted it.
funny. But he was,
Oh,
I mean, to me, he was totally inappropriate
I
in
agree.
all ways.
Yes, yes.
It's like that liquor did something to him, huh? Well, go ahead.
Right. And we're all for fun, Shawty, we love
We
fun.
love to have fun and
We
laugh,
have good
everything.
times,
Yes.
right. But don't get, like you said, inappropriate. Don't start saying, I mean, don't get too sexual. Not, yeah, I mean, you have to watch that the first time you're around maybe a group of guys and
Couples.
couples, because some men might not like, hey man, take it down a notch, and just, and then just as women, you don't want a whole bunch of just nasty talking from males just all the a lot. Just it can make you uncomfortable a little bit.
Uncomfortable. I mean, awkward is what
Right.
I'll say.
Awkward. Awkward. Oh my God.
Because,
Yeah.
oh, I felt awkward. I wasn't even there. And I was like,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was crazy.
Right.
The things he was saying.
Absolutely.
What was this when he was doing like that? What was that?
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my God.
that was everything. That was him said he loved the strip club, and he has a preference inside the strip clubs as well.
Oh, right. And then he said, where are the Caucasian women? Remember he said that?
Hmm.
That's like,
and Mia knows it. She said she was the first to say what G is interested in, but they got on that trip and they got out to those eastern shores. Everybody arrived. Escala and her husband, first time seeing her husband.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I was just like, the drinks were flowing. G was getting more and more amped up, and then of course the men decided they were going to go out on the back porch and have a moment. And girl, tell them, Shani, how the girls they went to talk, and that's what all the bombs blew.
Oh, right. All the hell broke loose.
Yeah, my
Candace.
God, Candace. Didn't she get enough last year with Monique?
This is her personality, and that's why everybody was talking. I mean, wow, by no means I don't condone violence at all. Don't
Yes,
want you putting their hands on anyone.
sure.
However, people need to control their mouth. I'm sorry, control
Yeah,
your mouth
control
because you talk out of pocket constantly,
constantly. I mean,
constantly, and that what can shut you up?
I don't know,
Because you don't
because
have sense.
just when to me, she was more, I mean, I know she's still harping on the fact that, why did you ask my mom about whether my husband was on payroll? Okay, well, hey, I'm sorry for that. But at the same time, she's going in for all the digs. I mean, Mia's a big one. She's big feet. You are a prostitute. You were, hold on now. I mean, what, you're a lady, you're a woman. Why are you trying to assassinate another woman's character
Right.
like this? I mean,
And Mia don't care. She don't care what she say.
yeah.
I like that though.
Right. She's like, anyway, little girl, I mean, she's a
Right.
child. I mean, and she's still and she's gunning for her. Like she wants, to me, did you feel, Shani, like Candace really wanted to battle with Mia?
Yes, and then remember how when Wendy was trying to step in and stop it and to chill that out, and she was like, "Well, why?" She was then Candace was getting mad about that. Remember that
Right.
part?
Yeah.
Like, why? I mean, I this
Family
is
for
part of the
anybody.
show. Remember, we always talk about this, Bev. This is part of the show. This is the bravada, right?
Yes. Okay.
I
Yes. True.
mean, this
True.
is what they
True. True.
want. This is what people
Yes.
are.
Yes.
They pick certain people who can do these things because
Yeah,
this
that's true.
it
But
has to be because this is ridiculous. Like any rational human being, woman at the age that you are, even if you are 30, whatever, you have some type of sense about yourself, you little girl. But maybe that's
absolutely.
it. Maybe at 30, she's so immature because she's still in her 30s.
I don't know, because even, I mean, all the ladies, so family for anybody that didn't see it, when the ladies got in the room, they were talking about you know, Candace was originally telling the scholar that G was getting a little bit too amped up. He needs to kind of take it down. Mia wasn't in there. Then Mia came on in the room and she's like, hey, what you good ladies talking about? And they're like, we're talking about you. And so Candace, she's it's not even a point of let's have a conversation. She's hitting below the belt. She keeps referring to Mia's mother as low budget. Why are you even talking about her mom? I mean, and then she said, well, you talked about my mom. She's like, I did talk about your mom. I was talking to your mom. I respect your mom. I would love to be like your mother one day. Somebody's success. I mean, Mia was trying to give her all of that.
And
And
she still was not receiving it.
no,
That's
she
somebody's
wasn't.
immature and just like she's like a spoiled brat. Little. Ugh.
Yeah,
That's
she
why
was.
mama hit her with the purse. You should have hit her with the purse. Shoot,
Right, yes, yes, yes. Because, like I said, she wanted to battle. She would not stop just gunning for her. She wanted to get everything out of her mouth that she had been, to me, like harboring, where she wants to just, the only thing she can say is, you're a prostitute, you were in a strip club. Yes,
Right.
it's, I mean, so, once somebody finds that type of stuff out about you,
Uh-oh.
that's the only thing they can keep.
Uh-oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's the thing they keep leaning toward all the time with Mia. And my thing is, how many times are you going to say that through she didn't lie about, I mean, she said she wasn't a stripper. You guys said she was, but I mean, if she was, she was. If she wasn't, she wasn't. But I mean, do you have anything else that you will say about her? That's it. That's what you'll always lean on. Even Karen, everybody, it got real messy in that kitchen. This is the scene where they tossed that salad. Like they got back in the kitchen, they walked in. Candace is still just, I mean, like a dog with a bone, going
Mm-hmm.
at to the point. Karen jumped in and was like, "Wait a minute, Candace, you don't need to talk about anybody's mother because you don't know you don't know her mother, you don't know her situation." Ashley saying it, everybody, she's like, you don't know her situation. And Ashley's like, no, I do know her situation. Like, I do know something about it, but you don't know it. It was so crazy. Finally, she's like, go out to your pimp. So she's disrespecting Mia, she's disrespecting her
Her
husband.
husband.
Which leans back to Michael, because he said, listen, I don't want to be around Candace because Candace called him a slave driver. Remember, he said that stuff about. So, like Ashley said to her next week, Mike, you said Michael said Chris was white trash. You said Michael was a slave owner. Like I'm a slave. So you're saying stuff. You're saying too much, Candace. Be quiet. You think your little jabs are cute. You think you're like doing it, and I'm
She's so
telling
word.
them.
She's good with words. She loves
Yeah,
it. Like she's so good with words. That's
but
like
you're not good when your head gets snatched down, and you can't see your way up. So be quiet. I'm just saying.
right. Where you gonna be crying again with the making my sticky notes, and I get this, and you're gonna be doing that again because because me gonna get the hell to you in a minute and snatch you up. You
Thank
better
you.
chill out, little girl. Chill
Thank
out.
you. Your triangle tissue and dotting your eyes. And I'm just saying,
Like, what if somebody start talking? Right. People, because there are physical things they can say about her. Nobody has ever attacked. That girl is not the best. She ain't no queen. So
thank
they
you.
can say physical things about her too, but they don't. Because
Not
they're not petty
nothing.
like that. I don't think
Absolutely.
anybody, whoever, is there anyone in that show who talks about someone's physicalities?
No,
Just,
no
no,
one
that's
has.
so immature and
No
stupid.
one has. She's calling
No,
her.
she's the only
She's a
one.
big one. Yes, you have big feet. I mean, nobody's talking about what if she's doing that body shaming, which she did it to Ashley
Ashley.
too. Right. And people got all over her about that. Nobody's saying that you're the size of a child.
Right.
I mean, nobody's saying that because that's your body and your body is wonderful, like everybody else's body is wonderful. Stop, Candace. This is not a good look for you. Like, you need to really stop. I mean, like I said, in that kitchen, Karen was like, stop, Candace. Everybody was against her on what she was doing. Even for anybody who didn't see this, on Andy, they did on the Watch What Happened Live. Gizelle was like, Candace, you need to shut up. Like, you running your mouth too much. It's too much. You're wrong, and you shouldn't have said what you have said. Like, you are doing too much now. Like, I mean, it's like, what is wrong with you? She's like fighting mad. Something else is going on something's going on with her because she's too angry. Even family, for anybody who didn't see the clip from coming up this week, she's about to get into a blowout with Chris. Like, even her own husband, she's in an argument with Ashley. Chris is like, come on, let's go. She's tearing away from him. No, I'm not. What's wrong with her? Something's going on with her.
She looked like a
Something's going
wildebeest,
on.
like a wild banshee. I saw
Yeah,
that. She looked insane. It was crazy.
yeah. So this was crazy. I mean,
How could a man deal with that? I don't understand. How do you cut up like that in front of your husband? I mean, I'm not, like I say, I know there are things that can make come up that you might get arguing, fuss, or whatever, but she is constantly just going so crazy like that in front of, like, what man wants to deal with a woman like that? I don't get it.
was this her last season who she pulled that knife on Ashley? Was that?
Yes.
Yeah, something's going on, but she's got maybe have like a little anger thing.
Anger.
She
She
doesn't
needs to go
know.
to anger management.
Right, right. Seriously. I mean, because it's coming out. That mouth, that yeah, something. I just wonder if something happened with her where she was was she bullied or something like that? And now she's like nobody's gonna I mean, for real, the way
I
she's acting
doubt
this
it. Where's her
season.
personality? I don't. She wasn't. I don't know. I'm not trying to diminish that. But
Mhm.
my guess would be no.
But
But
the way she's acting this season to me is it's like she was so embarrassed because Monique got the upper hand on her last time. So it's almost like this will never happen again. Like I'm staying ready. You know what I mean? Just nobody. She's too just rah. And
I
it's
know.
like, well, she said she was mad at Mia because she said, I was the one that defended you when everybody else was coming for you. Remember that in that other house that time, and she stood up and was like, wait, wait, wait.
Oh
And
yeah, that's
she's
yeah.
like, I had defended you, Mia. So she's really, I just wonder what's going to happen when she finds out. Will she care if anybody, when anybody, nobody said yet, like, hey, Mia, mom had some issues or whatever. No one's said that. It hasn't had an opportunity to come out from since last, this
She
past.
won't care. I doubt if she'll
Oh,
care.
you okay? Wow.
But
Oh,
you see how Mia was crying on that preview talking about, so if my mama has relapse, I'm going. What she say? She gonna do something.
coming for her, right? She's coming for her somehow. So
Yeah.
yeah, so this was something. I mean, we don't like to see our girls on TV fighting like this and acting like this. But like you said, Shani, that's what they make the shows for.
That's what
People
this
like to
is.
see it. It's like wow, but
I mean, I feel I'm starting to feel a bit like I watch Funky Dineva, and he always says
yeah,
that this stuff is the same old stuff over and over again, and you can get tired of it. And
yeah,
that's why he's not consistently posting about these things. Even though I love to hear his commentary though, but
yeah,
and I'm starting to feel like he's right about that because it's like God, I'm just like this stuff is getting tired. Like
yeah.
that just the pettiness
Pettiness, right?
of grown women acting this way.
Right. It's too much. I mean, it's too much, especially over nothing. And now,
Over nothing, exactly,
so,
exactly.
this is the one we were waiting for. This is not the end of it because this was the beginning of the salad toss. And so next week in that kitchen is going to be crazy because Candace throws salad back. Then it looks like she knocks over a candle holder. Everybody's trying to grab somebody. It looks like a mess.
Like really,
Right. Hope we report on it, but
I
I know we'll
know.
watch it. But it is getting
It
it's
is
a
getting to.
lot.
But I will
So
say Karen to me is the only sane one so far.
yeah,
She's the only one who's acting sensible.
right. Agree with you.
Because everybody else is like, oh no, everybody got a little bit of. Oh, and a scholar sleep, but she's new. But Karen is she's like the
But
goat right now.
a little bit of scholar, I was like, you be quiet
Oh,
because
what did she do? What like what?
I don't know. She was just kind of like a little bit siding with with Candace, and it was just like in when they were in the bedroom, and it was just like be
Okay.
quiet because you don't need to get in this with this.
Right.
I mean, I know we're not seeing everything, so I know Skylar, you'll tell me shut up because I don't even on the show, so I get it. My apologies. I apologize.
It's all good. It's all good. It's our commentary. It was what
Yeah,
we made out.
yeah,
But
that's
anyway,
it.
well, thank you guys for tuning in. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already.
Right. And tell
Now,
your friends.
tell your friends. Tell everybody.
Right.
Bye. See you
Bye.
next